to today's stream. Sorry about the few connection problems, but we're back up and running again. So, as you've seen, we are reviewing today Six Gun and Trigger Happy. So, pretty pleased to be showing these new bots. Pretty chuffed about it, to be honest with you. We've worked hard as playtesters to get these bots to where they need to be. So hopefully we've done them justice. Just to go through the process of what we sort of did with these bots. So we had these bots to begin with, and they were decent. They were more of a one-shot gunner, and we sort of decided between ourselves that the gunners in the game need to be improved substantially, and so we constantly have sort of buffed this bot up to a point where it's quite impressive. There may be a slight buff coming after this, which we'll discuss when we sort of review the bots. But yeah, we'll just show them in the showroom first, in case anyone hasn't seen them. So here we go. So I did show these in yesterday's stream. So there is Six Gun, looking pretty awesome. I think we've not had two bots that are they're not as impressive as these two together in quite a while. But yeah, really good bots. And then Decepticons, Trigger Happy, which I'm really pleased about. And there we go. Really cool. So yeah, I was having a few connection problems at the start, guys. I had to restart it, so I'm sure people will join later. But in the meantime, just a few hellos. So hello to Dakota, William Wilkinson, Sharksy. Welcome. I'm just gonna So yeah, as I mentioned, we've done really well with these bots. And yeah, I'm quite impressed. But ability first. Couple more hellos. People just jumped in. Silverbolt, how's it going? Wrecking Rule as well. How's it all going, guys? Welcome. I'm sure a few guys will join in once they realise that we're back up and running again. Okay, let me just turn the chat off on screen. Okay, so now we can actually show the stats today. So we'll go for Trigger Happy first. So at 69, you've got set an area on fire, dealing 1,862 damage over 6 seconds. And then he shoots 4 heated guided missiles. Each missile burn defenses and causing 3,492 damage. So if you add them up together, some quick maths, you're looking at around 5,200 damage to multiple targets, not just one, to multiple targets. And then what you can do is you can easily add on a volatile mixture core, but to be honest, I've only got one. So what we'll do is we'll go to Six Gun. So exactly the same. Whoops. But obviously different stats because it's 6110. But you can see there a huge difference that he sets an area on fire doing 2,360 damage, and then the guided missiles each do 4,426. So you're talking 6,700 damage to multiple targets. But there's always a but. He is quite expensive at the minute, and his range is not amazing. So I think we will be trying to increase his range. So what I really like about these bots is that they're one of the first few gunners that you can properly solo as AoE. And you can sort of with Jazz and with Sunstreaker, but to a lot better effect with these guys. So we'll jump into a battle. And we'll try in a low zone, and we'll try and see his ability, and we can show you how we can solo a zone. He is Sharks. He was a one-shot bot when we first got hold of him much. And when we first had him, shooting a target, setting it on fire, and then if you killed a particular thing with it, then it burnt for twice as long. But the visuals weren't great, the area effects weren't great, and ultimately it was just a one-shot bot. And all the playtesters agreed that all you wanted it for is to one-shot. And then you probably noticed that the newsletter was a bit late today. And the problem being with that is that we got given the bot changed like this morning, like this, and Space Ape said, we've changed it around. We're not too happy with it. Give it a go. So we literally had just today to balance it. It's been a mad rush. But yeah, I think we pretty much got it balanced pretty much. Manuel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So we'll show 6-gun, trying to solo. It's not guaranteed, but yeah. So, disclaimer, guys. Obviously, this is a test server, but these bots will be available this weekend for you guys in chance crystals. So it's a decent event, 100 chance crystals to get. So yeah, should be pretty good. So here's 6-gun. So we'll do, we'll put 6-gun down. We'll put healer down, just so we can slow it down a bit. So here he is. So he shoots missiles first, and because he's 6-gun, he's got loads of different sort of guns at his disposal. So then we'll do a bit of AoE damage there. So you can see there. Starts firing missiles. Taking loads of defenses out. Hey Emperor, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So there's his double rockets. There's his kind of AoE shot, and there's his third shot. So you can see there's 5 different shots that he does. And the idea behind it is that the 4 guns do one sort of damage each, and then he fires the guided missiles like the other 2. And there we go. So again, does the burn damage. Then it does that huge amount of damage to defenses. I just love the fact that he's got different kinds of guns as disposable. I love that. All the different effects that he has. Honestly, I'm really in love with this bot. I really am. And not just like how good he is. I mean like his visuals. I think his visuals are probably some of the best we've had in the game. Because he's got so many different sort of visuals. I love that there. I love that little thing he does, honestly. Really, really impressive bot. Honestly, I think Space have done a really good job with this. The only thing I would criticize is maybe the range. But maybe the range is going to be like that because the huge damage that it does. So it's a bit hard in the test server to really judge, because obviously the test server has sort of lower end bases than the zones do on the actual global server, but really impressive. Yeah, Sharks, some people did mention that he was a bit slow in his shooting, but my point was, because he's slow in shooting, he sort of keeps back a bit. And I'm not sure if that will help him or hinder him because of his range. So my idea was, the last thing I left off was, I thought that they should maybe increase his range a bit because of the nothing ridiculous, probably to that of Sunstreaker. But I did want to make a comparison. So looking at 6-gun, so we've got 450 damage, 10,000 health, let's call it. Let's round it up, 1.8 speed. So that's a 4-gun, 6-shot. at level 6110. So it is quite high level. But I'm pretty sure that he will do really well at lower levels. Really well. I mean, HQ 17 ready maybe at level 57, 58. That good. I really do. You're going to need a maxed out volatile mixture as well to really help it. But in lower zones, honestly, like I really think this bot is going to do so much devastation. Yeah, I'll be leveling it. I would, if I get this bot this weekend, I will definitely be leveling this bot. Honestly, really, really good bot. Yeah, he does transform into a plane. He does. So yeah, just checking his stats again. So 10,000 health, 450 DPS, crazy amount of damage. Like I said, talking 6,500 damage with a volatile mixture. And then if we look at Sunstreaker, so let's just unequip this volatile mixture. We can put back in. So we'll unequip that. And we'll go to the other one. Don't forget, guys, it's just a test server. You know all the cores. They're just there so I can level them. So we throw that on Sunstreaker, and then we can sort of look at his stats and compare. So looking at Sunstreaker there, you've got similar sort of health, a bit less damage at the same level, more damage for ability, but this is a 5-star Sunstreaker, guys. So 6 gun is a better bot than 5-star Sunstreaker. So for those out there that have not got 5-star bots and complain they want 5-star bots, the new sort of bar that we're sort of setting ourselves, these new 4 stars are going to be really good. They really are. We're hoping that these new 4-star bots will compete with lower end 5-star bots. I really hope that's sort of something that I sort of set in the chat, and something I feel like the other playtesters are sort of looking at as well, looking at bringing 4 stars back into the game. And yeah, I agree, Blastwave. He is really powerful. He is. He's a really, really good bot. So you can equip Solus on him, but don't forget you will sacrifice his ability damage. So if you were to put Solus on him, so yeah, that'd work fine. You can put any core on him. But like any sort of gunner that you want to do damage with ability, you're sacrificing quite a bit there. He still does 6,000 damage, to be fair, without a volatile mixture. So yeah, there's no reason why you can't do that as well. But I'll tell you what we'll do. Put Night Stalker on him. We won't take him in zone 12. We'll take him in zone 13 with Night Stalker, with Solus. See how he does. I've not tried him in zone 13 yet, so I'm not too sure how it's going to go. But again, don't forget this is test server, guys, so it is a bit lower level, so to speak. But if you've got any requests, you want me to try a different core with him, you want me to try him in a different scenario, then just let me know in the chat, and I will see what we could do in the next hour. And then tomorrow night, I will literally just be going through again, just taking requests only and trying things out. So if we don't get a chance tonight to try it out, let me know, guys, and we'll go through it again tomorrow extensively. So I'll let you guys sort of have a say and see if it fit in your team. And I can't say give me a whole roster. You want to try and pair with a certain bot. I mean, I want to try him with Inferno. I did try it earlier, and it seemed to me pretty devastating. So I do want to have a good look at him. But looking at 6 gun here. So we're going to put some damage there. There's that AoE damage. You can see there, it's homing in those defenses. So you can see there, he's a bit stuck now because of his range. There's the Solus kicking in. There just seems to be bullets flying everywhere. I got to admit, with Solus, it does look really cool. It really does. There's just bullets flying and explosions flying everywhere. Yeah, but that's what if you're saying that it gives an extra power transfer, it doesn't need extra power. He really doesn't. It's one thing he does not need is more power. There's that long range heat seekers it does. I think, to be honest with you, he's got a time out with anything. I didn't even think about that for zone 13, but yeah, he's not going to do zone 13. Let's try him an Inferno. See what happens there then. That failed. That failed miserably. We'll try him again, but we'll try him with Inferno in a lower zone. I think zone 13 is going to be hard for him to solo, just because of how much HP is there. It's going to be hard for any bot to solo really without skipping half the base. So I think you're going to struggle to solo in zone 13, but let's pair him with Inferno and see what happens. This is what I was sort of trying out. Will other bots that cause fire like Streaker or Pyro make his ability work? What do you mean exactly, Silverbot? There's no like combo involved. It's literally just I get you mean, but no, it's just him. There's no combo involved now. We took a combo out. It didn't really work. So we instead of having a one shot with a combo, we literally just changed it into this AoE bot. And it's a lot more impressive than what it was. It was just a glorified prowl, to be fair, with a bit better range when we started. And yeah, we've just really made it better. Okay. So let's try it. Inferno and 6 gun. So we'll put the fire down first. Get him in range. We'll use Inferno. This should be ridiculous now, I think. Let's have a go again. Whoa, that definitely did it. Can get quite expensive, but using 6 gun and Inferno on the HQ, see what happens. Whoa. His damage is crazy. Crazy. So is there any other cores you want to see him with? Anything else you want to see? So we're obviously going to run some teams with him. Yeah, Blast Wave, his combos work really well together. But like I said, the only thing that I would say is maybe a bit of a downside is he's quite expensive. But we don't want him to be spamming that ability over and over again and clearing out high-level bases. So let's run him in a team. We'll try him on a normal team. I think he might be a bit expensive for that, but we'll try him in that. So where we got? Star Saber. So hard to find bots on a test server because you're used to where they are in your normal team. There we go. Star Saber. Go Fire. We'll go with Alita. And who's got my Cronus on? Rook. So go put Rook there. Where's Rook? Where can we not find him? He's around there somewhere. There's Rook. Also got to put tracks in there. Obviously need Blaster in there. And we've got to have 6 gun, obviously. Got to have 6 gun. Wow. There he is. On cooldown. And we'll take a healer. We'll take a 5-star healer. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you could use it in a combo with the likes of Star Saver, but like I said, can get quite expensive very quickly. Just something to keep in mind. Are his stats going to change? I don't think they are. I think the only thing that may change is his range may either increase or it may stay the same. And that's pretty much it, I think. They've said it's pretty much set. They said any more ideas I'll take on board. But there's not many people in the chat saying much. I said that I think his range should maybe increase slightly. But nothing ridiculous, to be fair. So, okay, this is interesting. So, put tracks down, Blaster, 6 gun. So, we'll put that down. Put 6 gun down against max bases. So this is against HQ 17 defenses. And again. Crazy amount of damage. See there, that's a maxed. That's max defenses to do that damage against. Maxed. Maybe not the best design to test it on, but hey. You can see there with that Solus, there's tons of bullets just flying everywhere. So I was like with most gunners, his health's not amazing. DPS is really good. We just got to keep him alive, basically, and keep him at the back of the pack. Yeah, don't forget this test server, guys. People have been testing things. They're not set to be tested as a base. They're just seeing sort of what damage they do. So no doubt he was probably testing 6 gun earlier and just wanted to see what it did in an area. So he's changed the whole base round, really. So, you know, you can't judge someone's base on the test server, guys. Yeah, so don't forget, like this, like I said, these are decent sort of give you an idea of how the bot reacts, but some of these bases are not set out as AC. They've been changed around just to suit the test server. I mean, sometimes I pull my beam lasers out to see if a bot can one shot and pull mortars forward and just change it around and just checking range basically and damage of different bots. So, but obviously, I've sort of fixed mine back up again for the sake of the stream. To be fair, so we'll have one more battle again. Test server, so don't forget it's 3 coins. It's not real, it's not connected to global. Before someone asks why I'm hacking and why I've got so many coins, which I get quite a bit, to be fair. Put Amalgamus on 6 gun. After this battle, I'll try with Amalgamus and see how it goes. So I'll put there. So Remy's last his cost is 8 plus 2 Remy. So 8, 10, 12, 14. So what I'm going to try is let's try 6 gun in that middle there, middle section. He's took that middle section out pretty easily. Wow. That's actually quite impressive from 6-gun there. Blaster's stuck down there. Try not to use that combiner. Let's try and save 6-gun. He's getting hit quite badly there, so we'll try and save him. I would like to say, Mohammed, that his ability is nothing like any other bot we've had before. Maybe a combination of two, maybe sort of Sunstreaker and Strafe, maybe together. But yeah. And kill these outpost bots, then 6-gun should be able to finish that top section off. And here's Blaster now joining the party finally. Welcome, Blaster. About time. Yeah, I will, Savage Carl. I'll go back and do a few more battles with the new bot. Here is his ability here. So shoots out the flames. Does loads of damage. Six-gun again, doing the damage there. Hitting the missile launchers, hitting the HQ. And there we are, boom. And like I said, I'm pretty impressed, but I really am. So we'll go back, we'll do a few battles again. Solo, for those who joined a bit late. So, as I mentioned earlier, the good thing about this bot is the amount of visuals he has. It really is that good. Mohammed, they're pretty tight-lipped, to be fair. We were talking in chat today about future abilities, and they're not giving anything away. They're really not. So we'll have to wait and see, sadly. The next bot will be a few weeks away. I think that maybe the next bot will be a combat bot, maybe. I think they're alternating it between combat bots and actual bots. So we'll see. So for those that are eagle-eyed, you'll probably see that it's the same base over and over again. And that's what I mean, is a lack of bases on the test server to sort of practice against. But hey. So putting 6-gun down. So 6-gun at the start has some missiles that he just shoots out of his chest. Oh, his back, sorry. So that's the initial passive ability. Then he generally shoots like a gunner with his 2 guns. And then you'll see he's got like sort of flare ability, that a flare attack that he does. That's his 2 missiles. Try to get him to do his flare attack. Where's the ability now? So he fires rockets out to do some damage. Then he hits them all. The crazy amount of damage. And there we are. There's Solus as well, shooting behind him. So that's not part of his ability, guy. That's just Solus I've put on him. And there we go. There's his sort of flares that he shoots out. Really like those visuals. He's got so many visuals. It's crazy. Would he be useful in raids? Possibly, yeah. With the amount of damage that he does, then maybe, yeah. So yeah, I'd honestly say it's honestly like Sunstreaker and Strafe all in one. And being a gunner. Is he a game changer? It's hard to say if a bot's a game changer. Whoops. It's hard to say really if it's a game changer, but if you were to question me and ask me if I get this bot, will I level it? Yeah. There's not many new bots that I will level. One of them is Silver Ball. I'll be definitely leveling Silver Ball if I get him. But other than that, there's not many bots that I want. Nose Cone. People call Nose Cone a lot. It was actually a really good bot, you know. And he wins last second. But yeah, the three bots, honestly, I want Nose Cone. I think it's a really good bot. And probably Six Gun and Silver Ball, 5-star Silver Ball. They're probably the only three bots that I really want in the game right now. Maybe Alita, maybe 5-star Optimus, but you know, I think they're harder to get to fair these bots. But yeah, I'll be pretty gutted if I don't get Six Gun this weekend. So we'll have a go with Trigger Happy as well. For all the con fans out there, we'll do the same with him. So the text conversion is Trigger Happy. So Trigger Happy looks really cool. So he's not in there yet. Put him in. Gable goes on 12 with him. I think actually Trigger Happy probably looks better than Six Gun, to be fair. Really impressive. I think SA have done a really good job with this. I think the play testers have really pushed the boundaries. And I really hope that everyone's really pleased with it. And hopefully, if we get some good feedback from this, this may be the new standard going forwards. Oh, my days. That's no good, is it? Just when you don't want this, you get it. We can watch his basic abilities anyway. And there you go. There's them flare things. Show his ability off. So he does them the flames, the rockets. And that's pretty impressive. Even just seeing the damage there to the HQ, that's pretty impressive. I could see him doing really well on a Russian smash. I really can, taking out key defenses. It's not an EMP blast wave. It's all just basic damage, basically. There's no sort of oh, you mean Silver Bolt? I thought you meant Trigger Happy. Yeah, Trigger Happy's not got EMP, but yeah, obviously Silver Bolt has, yeah. Have another go with Trigger Happy on a better base. Try again. Decepticons. Hopefully there's no base up front. When I said that Decepticons have to put their base up front and Autobots don't, I didn't actually mean it, guys. And especially not on test server. Would you make my war squad? That's a hard one. Because the question is not, would it make my war squad? Will it make everyone else's? Yeah. In a happy. Will it make anyone that is Cyber and below? Yeah. Will it make Prime League? Yeah. Does it suit my squad? No. Because my sort of squad is based around very high costs involved, and I need very cheap bots. So I have to use Trax ones. I use Cheetor ones, maybe Sentius. Elite is probably even slightly too dear. She can get quite costly. So because Six Gun's quite costly, it can be quite hard for an AoE team. But if you do a walk team, he can be absolutely ridiculous. It really can. Absolutely ridiculous. But I'm currently in the early stages of creating a walk team. There's the missiles. There's the flares. There's gun ability. We'll take this out and path him upwards. So there's the flames. There's the shots. Same again. We'll path him upwards, taking these out down here. Flames. Shots. You can see all the different guns that he's got. It's not quite as crazy without Solus, but still. We'll try and hit that missile launcher if we can. There we go. Get the missile launcher. There we go. There's the damage. There we go. Get rid of that beam laser. There's the fire. There's the missiles. See there, he's just finishing off defenses for fun. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Joanne. That, you know, he is crazy for a gunner. He really is. But he is a gunner. You can equip volatile mixture. Don't forget, he hasn't got volatile mixture on here, guys. He's just as he is. No volatile mixture, no prime core, no rejuvenate, nothing. I'm actually dying because of it, but cons die. Result. Tell you what, let's show some more bots in action. Let's show Strafe in action. Why not? Try and get an occasional win for the cons, eh? So you can see there, that sort of ability that Thrust does. It's very similar to 6-gun and to Trigger Happy, but doesn't quite do as much damage though. And there we go. I mean, it's not nothing like Ultra Magnitude. Honestly, the best way I can describe it is a mixture between Sunstreaker and Strafe together. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Is combine those two abilities together, and yeah, quite impressive. So, some wanted to see Amalgamous, so we'll do that. And I think there's a lot of one-shot gunners out there, and a lot of AoE gunners, but the AoE gunners have found their way to the pile, like the Jazz and Sunstreaker. So I think this is. The other thing, could it be as bold as saying this is the best AoE gunner in the game right now? The other thing, let's go by class and go to gunners. And we'll try and see if there's any better in the game right now. I don't think there is. I honestly think 6-gun will be the best gunner in the game. I really do. I wouldn't say Swindle and Scourge. No, Scourge is obviously like Swoop. So like Swindle and Thrust. Some of those. Yeah, Warpath is good. I agree. I was thinking about that. But I think I'd rather have 6-gun than Warpath. It was 5-star Warpath. That's a different question. Maybe. But he's a really good gunner. So for those that are joining late, we'll show his stats again as well. We'll go back to the power, star rating, and there we go. Damage, 450 damage, 10,000 health, and his ability there does 6,000 damage without a volatile mixture. So yeah, but that's the way it's going, Joanne. These new 4-star bots, power creeps up, need to be better than the 5-stars. So eventually, when these new bots become 5-stars, we'll have a great batch of 5-stars that are overpowered in the game. And I think it's probably overdue. I think we need to start making these bots really good. So when they are 5-stars eventually down the line, then they are really good, because the current batch of 5-stars are good, but the 4-stars are really lacking behind. So someone mentioned Amalgamous, but I do want to try Prime. I want to see, because he has such many different guns. It's crazy. So there we go. We want to keep him as a gunner. So we're going to change his combat bot. But you got to remember, guys, that what we're trying to do in the game right now, this is my sort of opinion that I've tried sort of passing on to people. I don't want to see any more nerfs in the game. I don't want to see a single nerf. That's the idea. But what I want to see is that if there is a certain attack style, if there is a certain bot that's causing a problem in the game, then you bring out a way to defend against it. So when Skylinks was shooting the HQ, they sort of nerfed him, and everyone sort of went crazy about it. So then they brought out HQ cores, HQ shields, and that solved most of the issue. When Slash was solo embrace bases, brought out shield generators. It still didn't stop her. They brought out flare mines, brought out new features to stop these people from using sort of cheap attacks. And that's what I want to see. I don't want to see nerfs. I don't want to see bots being clawed back. I want to see bots getting buffed. But what I do want to see is, along where the bots are overpowered, see defenses get buffed in line with it. But have a choice. If you have a choice on every defense, then you have a choice what to defend against. If there is someone that walks bases and can only walk bases, and you have a base set up to stop people walking, they should have to change their attack style. And if they can't change their attack style, they shouldn't be able to beat that base. But by making it hard for walk styles, you might make it easy for AoE styles. So then you can set your base up as an anti-AoE base, which means people with the AoE squad need to change their way of thinking. But that might leave it open to a rush. So then you've got a choice then. Do you want to leave it open to a rush? Do you want to leave it open to AoE? Do you want to leave it open to a walk? What do you want to defend against? Do you want to stop jets? Do you want to stop gunners? And that's the way I think the game needs to go forwards. It's having a way for every kind of attack in the game, every kind of strategy, a way to combat it, a way to beat it, a way to defend against it, but a choice. That's what I think. What's my opinion on the Sinatwin nerf? No, you mean buff? You mean the Sinatwin buff? He's been buffed. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I didn't have a big part in that. I don't really use Streetwise and Sinatwin, but from what I gather, the playtesters were saying that he runs out a lot in front and he dies very quickly. So they slowed him down so that he stays at the back of the pack. And they made some different alterations to give him a bit of range on his attack as well, so he stays backwards. Because the complaint was that, you know what, his ability is all right, and the bot itself, the stats are good, but because he runs off ahead, he just dies. And that is the problem. If he stayed back a bit, he'd actually be pretty good. So I'm not too sure. I couldn't say exactly the ins and outs of how they have changed it, but just keep in mind, guys, that the play test of the guys that use these bots, and they've got a good idea how they need to change, and they made them changes. So that bot's been changed now. We're going to move on to maybe another bot. We had a vote, 1 to 5. I think it was 6 on bots that we think need a nerf. We had a selection. So obviously, Sinatwin and Streetwise were top of the pile from the vote. So they were the first bots to be buffed. And we're going to look again at another bot and see if we can buff them. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Whoops, I didn't mean that. But there's the primer there. There's the damage. Crazy amount of damage. So let's put primer on the HQ. Boom. So yeah, I don't think we'll see many nerfs coming forward. I really don't. I think we're going to see a lot of buffs, but I also think we'll be fine. Obviously, we've got hard mode coming to Wars next week. That will be live, and I think we'll maybe see a increasing defenses in some way. Put it on the buff list. Devastator is on the buff list. But from what this eight's been saying, they've had a lot recently with the combat bots and the new bots, and this bot was quite difficult to get all the animations. So they're a bit behind, so to speak. But a sort of list of things to look at, because I do think that Devastator and Bruticus, Optimus, Maximus, and Superion all need a buff. I do agree to make them more relevant. I don't think they're going to get overhauled, so they're as good as maybe as Victorion, but I do think they probably need to be buffed a bit. Personally, I'd like to see Bruticus and Superion's laser be able to take out shock towers in one hit, to have a huge amount of damage on that laser, maybe able to take out a good proportion of an outpost bot maybe, and more AoE damage for them. And Altus Maximus, I do think he needs an overhaul. It really needs improvement. His third ability is really good with the rockets, but the rest I think really needs improving, really. So just a quick plug, guys. If you're not on Discord server yet, then make sure you get over there, go and check it out. We've got a great community there, and we're doing loads sort of like to help people out. Loads of information in there, so go and check that out. You get notifications as well to all my new videos. So if you're not subscribed yet as well, make sure you subscribe, guys, because we just need 75 more subs to make it to that 1,500 target. So we keep creeping there. I wanted to get to 1,500 subs by the end of lockdown. That's the idea. Lockdown, probably about another 6 weeks. So we've got just 6 weeks to probably get another 75 subscribers. So you're talking about 10 subscribers a week. It's not ridiculous. It's not like a crazy sort of figure. But that was the aim. I wanted to get 1,500 by the end of the year originally. Now I think we can get it by the end of lockdown. So we just need that push. If you're not subscribed, guys, go and get subscribed. Join the Discord server. And yeah, we'll see you there. So I'll do a couple more battles. Is there any more requests? We did have Amalgamus, so I'll put Amalgamus on him. So what I think we'll do is, that's a good Amalgamus. So we'll let him lose some health. I think it's pretty good with Primer on. That's a good thing I like about his bot as well. I never thought about that when testing, is that he doesn't need a volatile mixture core. He's already there with it. And I do like that about him. Volatile mixture G metal. I don't actually have one, to be fair. But I can get one on the test server. Okay. Cool. Ready to go. This could be interesting now. We'll do it in zone 13, so he takes some serious damage. And then we'll use Amalgamus and see how his health goes up. I've got a feeling either this is going to be especially bad or especially good. Just depends how long he sort of stays in alt mode, doesn't it, really? So let's see. So let's get him take some damage first. Half health. That'll give us an idea then of what Amalgamus can do. Yeah, not that good. It doesn't stay in alt mode long enough because it's only a few seconds. Good idea though, Silverbolt. I like the idea. Keep him alive a bit. But yeah, it's not enough for me to take it off Cheetor. If it sort of started from when he fired his rockets out, I think that may be the case. And it's not awful, but it needs really good to take it off Cheetor. It really does. Have we got any more requests for cause? Anything else want me to try? Alchemist, good shout. We'll try Alchemist on him. Let's give it a whirl. If you're ever wondering why I sing instead of swearing when I get annoyed because I can't do something. Interesting fact. Onyx, I don't think will work that well, really. Just I don't like the core. I really hate it. I really do. Sorry. But yeah, I don't think Onyx will work really well with him. Because obviously you got to wait until he gets below 40% health for Onyx. But Alchemist could be interesting. I have a feeling that Alchemist will pretty much be like having a rejuve on him. We'll go zone 13 again. Obviously, it's a high zone. It's going to be hard for him to solo. But we want to really test him and push him and see what he can do. So I don't think this bot will ever really solo zone 13. But definitely zone 12, which makes him easy to level. And I think he'll make the majority of people's war squads at a low level. That's the thing. It doesn't need to be a ridiculous level. I think at level 55, 53, we'll start seeing him in top level wars. I really do. It does have low health, I agree. But then again, that's even more reason why not to get it to sort of 40%, really. Whoa, that's crazy damage. Let's come over there a minute. That is crazy damage. Crazy healing. Back to full health again. Whoa. Because the amount of damage that he actually does, the healing he's getting is ridiculous. And you can see there. Let's get him down to half health again. So you're talking about a quarter of his health. Yeah, you're talking without he'll bring back about a quarter of his health. That's pretty impressive. And don't forget, Soundwave is an absolute nightmare to kill with all the minions. Got very little chance of Soundwave. Blue Grimlock, you want to see Trigger happy with Blowpipe? It will be my pleasure. And I can't believe I haven't done that already. Because, I think that's a match made in heaven, isn't it? Not maybe in-game, as in terms of synergy, but I think in terms of visuals, then definitely. Let's put the 5-star on him. And there we go. Cool. That is really cool. That is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm quite impressed with that. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm quite jealous now. Seeing Trigger happy, Pipe. That's pretty good. I'm really impressed with that, actually. If only we could see it in the showroom, Puller. There we go. Let's see him equip it. Come on, Blowpipe. Don't let us down now. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Why is it always the way? You want to do something, they always take forever. Nah, you ain't doing it. So you know what? We're going to force them to do it. Literally going to unequip. Equip again. Wow. I could watch that all day. I really could watch that all day. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Literally, I'm gonna sit here for the next hour, guys, just doing this. Just equipping blowpipe trigger happy. Wow. Wow. I think I might have to become a com for the day. Because that is really good. Just one more time. One more time. Just a blue Grimlock. Wow. Really impressive. Do I think we'll be able to equip more than one power core on a bot? Maybe. Never say never. I don't think anytime soon. I really don't. But never say never. You are welcome, Blue Grimlock. Has anyone else got any more requests before we sign off? Is there anything else you want to see him do? Anything you want to see him with? Ain't it cheaper in the squad? What do you mean, Peter? What do you mean by cheaper in the squad? I'm not sure what you mean. The new blowpipe meme. I've not seen the blowpipe meme. Let's check it out. Not in a lot of chats, I spend a lot of time on my server and in my alliance chat, and you can imagine that I get a lot of messages and things like that on the test server. It's quite a lot to do, to be fair. So yeah. Ain't it cheaper in the squad? You know what? Yeah, it is, Peter. But on the test server, it doesn't cost me anything. So it literally cost me nothing. I've got 1 million coins, so yeah. I'm trying to think now. Is there anything else where we can equip to 6-gun? So yeah, I think we can only 6-gun looks awesome. But Trigger Hoppy looks amazing. I've just seen that volatile mixture core. I think that's what someone said earlier on. G metal volatile mixture. I didn't even know we had it. I'm not gonna lie. Nexus. I don't think Alphatron's passive. We tried Primer, that was pretty decent. Amalgamus was pretty was alright, not great. Megatronus, I don't think would be very good. Onyx won't really work that well on him. Nexus is passive. Lid Maximal quite passive. And Quintus passive. Micronus, yeah, the gunner, so yeah. Vector, not really. I think for me, I think that if he's low level, I'd probably put Volatile Mixture on him. Once he can one shot for whatever zone I want to attack in, or whatever war league I'm in, I think I'd maybe then look at maybe putting Solus on him, or Alchemist, or even Primer. I don't use Skybers as much. So I think I need to test it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to test it and see what it does against a high-level combiner. So what we'll do is we'll move this. This is what I mean about seeing some bases, guys, that are all a bit off. This is what people will do. They'll move things around, put them in strange places. We'll take this over there a minute. Put that over there a minute out of the way. We don't have any more defenses hitting him. Okay, we'll put that up there like that. There we go. Just to make it symmetrical. I can't leave it not symmetrical. Sorry, but I can't. Right, we'll see him against the combiner and see if when you put his ability on him, it could do some damage to him. Let's have a go. Oops, wrong one. Wrong place. Try again. Okay. Last battle. Is it going to be epic? Is it going to be a failure? Just so everyone's aware as well, guys, what I'm going to be doing this weekend is on probably just Friday and Saturday, I think by Sunday we'll be done. Any crystals that I have, I'll be opening live on stream. So I'm going to save all my crystals, whatever I've got, I'm going to open them on stream. So live reaction on what I'll pull. We can get 4-star 6-gun. Let's pray and hope. put a structure out front just to. He might actually even die straight away now. Let's try and hit the combiner. Okay. Epic fail. Epic fail. Right, I know what I need to do. I need to bring some storages down so it goes in range, but then doesn't walk off. And again, hence why the reason is you find these sort of strange. So we'll put these down there. We'll put plenty of storages down so it doesn't walk off. Round 2. Fight. Let's see how he goes now. He kind of got stepped on. He didn't kind of get stepped on. He got stepped on well and truly. He really did. He got absolutely smashed. Okay, here we go. Come on, six gun. Maybe put Nexus on him. So let's see, we just hit the combiner now. And no. So there's one negative we found. So just some good damage to the defense, though. Whoa. It's quite expensive, though, when Cheetah does a better job. Whoa. Wow, that is a crazy amount of damage. Crazy. I can't get off how much damage he does. Honestly, I think he's a really great bot. And you guys will know by now that, you know, we've got a few bots in the past, and I've said they're okay. They're not amazing. And I give you guys an honest opinion, and I'm not trying to sort of play this guy up. You've witnessed it yourselves. I really do think we've got a really good on our hands there, guys. Really worth playing for. So try and put them points up this weekend. Try and get them crystals. I never want to sort of encourage people to maybe spend or anything like that, but I really do think that we've got a really good bot. It's a chance event. It's not leaderboard. It's a chance. Everyone has the same chance. But obviously, the more crystals you get, the more chance you've got. And I really think you've got a chance to get your hands on a really good bot here that will just blow 5-star gunners out of the water. And I really hope as well this is the start of things to come for the new bots. I think the play testers have had a sort of rough time really getting into it. We didn't want to really push the boundaries too much, but I think that we've all sort of on board now. We're bringing some really good bots to the game again and getting people excited over these new bots. So I hope you guys are impressed by the bot. I hope we've done a good job. I hope you're really proud of the job we've done on the bot. And I really hope that, you know, you like the bot. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate everyone for watching. Come and join me on Discord. And make sure you subscribe to get that 1,500 subs. That's the big aim. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And peace out.